Weekdays.
Watch The Kelly Clarkson Show weekdays at 3 p.m.
All right, you guys, thanks again so much for sticking with us here on NBC 23. We have one of our favorite returning, reoccurring guests of this show, Tom Castaneda of Sths, and he's always here either inviting us to an event or telling us about something that we got to be aware about, and today is no different. You're going to be talking to us a little bit about gallbladder disease, something maybe is not top of mind for most folks, but should be. We should be aware about it, and you have some pretty good stuff for us to keep in mind.
Yeah, unfortunately, gallbladder disease is on the rise around the world. There are like 200 million people around the world that have gallbladder disease. In the United States, they say that that estimate is more like 25%. And then you also have people who get gallstones. So gallstones are the most common type of gallbladder disease. So during our South Texas Healthy Living episode that's going to be airing here on NBC 23 this Sunday, we'll address gallbladder disease with Dr. Ingrid Chacon. She is a gastroenterologist with STHS Clinics, and we'll be basically talking about all of the risk factors that you have to look out for and all of those warning signs. So if you are overweight or obese, if you are over the age of 60, if you are female, if you have a family history of gallbladder disease, or if you are Mexican American, then you are at risk for gallbladder disease. So it's really important to know what we can do to protect our health. The gallbladder is only 3 to 4 inches long, and it's a pear-shaped, and it works very closely with the liver to basically store and concentrate bile, which helps break down fat. So it's really important. While it is not essential, you can actually live without your gallbladder. We have about 600,000 gallbladder surgeries performed a year in the U.S., and the body can function and sort of make sure that it gets back on track without a gallbladder, but obviously we want to make sure that we protect our gallbladder. So we actually talked to a woman who had gallstones. She was experiencing some abdominal pain, thought that maybe that was gastritis, especially because she was pregnant and in her mid-20s, and it ended up that she carried on that pain for 6 months, and because of that, until the pain became unbearable, she went to the doctor and found out that she had gallstones, severe gallstones, and those can be from the size of a grain of sand all the way to a golf ball size. So if you can imagine that in your gallbladder. So it was heavily inflamed and diseased, and they had to remove it. So unfortunately, she had to have gallbladder removal surgery. So she talks a little bit about what she encourages others to do when it comes to protecting their health.
Yeah, no, that is such a powerful story, actually, because I think we can all relate to that. Sometimes we are experiencing one symptom or another, and we're thinking, oh, it could be this or this or that. But it's always important to get a medical professional to check it out, and you guys are going to address all those issues. So tell us how we can watch it again. You mentioned it earlier, but we want to make sure to put this on our radar so we don't miss out.
Yeah, all you have to do is tune in this Sunday, April 21st. It's right here on NBC 23 at 11 a.m. It's a 30-minute special that we do every month. And gallbladder disease, as it is a serious issue, not just in the U.S., but right here in the Rio Grande Valley, we want to make sure that we prioritize our health and protect our health. So that's why please make sure to tune in to protect your gallbladder.
Beautiful. And where can we get more info on everything you guys have to offer our community? You guys are always hosting fun stuff, like I said earlier.
So all you have to do is visit southtexashealthsystem.com. It has a lot of information that you can find there. You can also follow us on social media, and you'll be able to see a lot of the events that we do, a lot of the free community outreach events that we do.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much. You're always keeping our community healthy, you and your entire team. We always appreciate you, Tom.
All right. Thank you, Danielle.
Yeah, awesome. Jessica, I know that you also play a big role in our health awareness because you let us know if it's safe to go outside. Like today, you said maybe the air is not that good. So kind of tell us a little bit more about that. I know you always have updates for us to keep us safe.
Yeah, Danielle is definitely right. Not a great day to be outside just because of the air quality. So even though it is going to be warm and it's going to be cloudy, if you suffer from asthma or other respiratory issues, I'd recommend staying inside as much as possible. I know some of you guys might have pets, dogs that you have to walk. If you can't replace that, just make sure you're kind of limiting that time outdoors. Make sure you're staying safe. Temperatures this morning in the 70s will be in the 80s this afternoon, upper 80s, and right on that 90-degree mark as early as 1 p.m. Surprise, surprise, another day where it's going to be